and today is Tuesday, October 27th, and we are 7 days away from the current 2020 presidential election between former Vice President Joe Biden and current President Donald J. Trump. In this video, we'll be talking about what Trump has done bad, why Joe Biden will win, and why Trump is just not fit to be president, why he should not be voting for Donald Trump, and why Joe Biden is a clearly better candidate, is not the worst of the two. He is clearly better. There's no way he is bad. There's no way he's bad compared to Trump. Compared to anyone, he's not bad at all. There's no way. But to start things off, if you want to see the current polling, the chances of each state voting for Joe Biden or Trump, as you can see, currently Joe Biden will get 351, estimated will get 351, while Trump will get 181. Obviously not good for Donald Trump, as he got 306 last election and now is way lower than last election. This is very different. As you can see, Texas is tilting. That's not like last election. That's very surprising. And Iowa is a toss-up. And tilt would be, and if you're wondering, the tilt margin is from 55 to 65, or 60, to 64. The leaning margin would be 65 to 74, and the likely margin would be 75 to 85. Yeah, and then the safe would be 95 and above, or sorry, the likely would be 75 to 90. So, just so if you're wondering. Okay. So, aside from that, we'll be going to our topic, today's video. So, where did this all start? Well, as you can say, Joe Biden and Trump were practically neck and neck in the polls. Not exactly, but you couldn't say a clear winner in April. Then the pandemic struck, and Trump just went down from there. He hasn't gone above 35% ever since, and Joe Biden is now nearing 85 to 90% in the polls. If you want proof, I can give you proof. As you can see, it has gone up for Joe Biden ever since the debates neared. And yeah. And now, obviously, the way Donald Trump handled this pandemic and let 200,000 people die, not ordering a national mass mandate to protect most of those people, is just a failure on the president's part. He should not have any excuses for letting this many people die. He admitted that he knew about this pandemic and its deadliness of the virus. He knew everything about it since day one. He downplayed the pandemic, the virus, and yet he still let 200,000 people die. As of today, the White House has said that they have given up on the pandemic. Obviously, if you are the president, the most powerful person in America, the person that can control almost, not everything, almost everything, can control 200,000 deaths, and yet choose not to do that. Choose not to order a national mask mandate. Should not be president. I would not understand why some person would vote for Donald Trump. The major argument would be that Joe Biden is going to raise your taxes, especially for rich. But how does raising your taxes compare to 200,000 more deaths? There are 1,000 deaths a day today. 1,000 deaths a day. How does raising your taxes worse than people dying? I don't understand where the argument is coming from. When you think Donald Trump is going to win, how? He is losing. He has a 10% chance of winning this election on 538. You might say, oh, well, the polls were wrong last election. 538 was pretty accurate last election. It wasn't 100% accurate, but compared to the other polls, it was pretty accurate. So there should be no excuses to why you think Donald Trump is a better president and will win. If you don't trust the polls, here's 538. I mean, I don't see an argument. If you choose Trump because you believe he has good values as a person, clearly he does not. He has over 25 sexual assault allegations. If you don't believe them, then okay. But he has admittedly said some wrong things in the past. He has downplayed this virus. And you may say, oh, that's all I'm bringing up. That's all I should be bringing up. I shouldn't have to bring up more things of why he should not be president. Downplaying the virus and letting 220,000 people die is not a good reason to be president. On 60 Minutes, the interviewer gave him a question. The question was, what are you going to do in your next term? What is your number one goal? He stood up and left. Why? Because he thought the question was too hard. If you are president running for re-election and you think the question is too hard, if the interviewer is giving a hard question and the question is, what are you going to do next term? That is not good. That is not good at all. You're president. You have to know what's going on. What are you going to do next term? You're standing for president. It's not like the next term is going to be another 4 to 10 years. Next term is going to happen in a week. His term's about to end in a few months. And he doesn't know what he's going to do if he wins in the next term. This president is clearly not fit to be president. You may be thinking, oh, well, Joe Biden has been a senator for 47 years and still not been able to do a lot. He has been able to do a lot. He's been able to pass a lot of bills. As a vice president, he was doing a lot as a vice president. But again, he was never president. Joe Biden has done more than Donald Trump, and Donald Trump was the president. Okay, I mean, I don't get. You guys keep on flipping your argument. So saying Donald Trump has been president for only 4 years and he's done more. No, he's not. He's not done more than Joe Biden. He's not. Donald Trump has lowered taxes And while Joe Biden has passed many bills that have helped the community, I mean, there are so many arguments that I could fight right now, and I could go on for a whole day. But I'm not here to fight every single argument. I'm here to lay down the groundwork that Donald Trump is not fit to be president and run for another term. I mean, I just scratched the tip of the iceberg. I have not gone deeper into this. This is just like my simple analysis. And if you've graduated from college and still believe that Donald Trump is a better candidate than Joe Biden, I have no idea which college you went to and why you think that. I'm not trying to be rude here and saying that you're dumb or anything, but Joe Biden is just a far better candidate than Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. I mean, I don't. If you could give me more valid arguments for why Donald Trump could win, or should win, or is a better candidate, then I will be able to talk about this better. I will be able to argue better. But right now, I'm just talking about the major reasons that other Trump supporters have given me. So, if you are a Trump supporter out there, or think that Trump will win or should win, either of those three things, then, or one of those three things, then tell me, and I will make another video about this. This is my second today about Trump. If you want to see the other one, you can. If you don't, yeah, that's all for today. Not our changes in the polls, and yeah.